Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. We are back on our free-to-play account, and if you follow me on Blue Sky, you will learn that I managed to pull.
Need
Where are
something?
you?
You have my complete
Yeah, I managed to pull Yanagi last night. Go us! And to prove that I'm still free to play, I will go into the shop. So here, I haven't even bought the premium pack yet. I have not bought the premium track. As seen here, I haven't bought it. And let's go into the shop. This is still unpurchased. Still has not been purchased. All of the bundles are still here. And all of the bonuses are still there. Just further proving that I am still free to play. If my polychrome count wasn't a giveaway. And, let's see. We only have two left. And we could technically throw this into this banner because we have two of them, but I'm going to be sticking to my rules. We will be waiting until we have a solid 10 to attempt. Same thing with these. I don't know why that says 88, even though I've been doing solid 10s. I even posted the 10 pull I got her on last night, so I don't know why it's suddenly not a multiple of 5 or 10, but okay. But yeah, welcome to the latest update, 1.3. So we could go into the mystery of Arpeggio Fault, and we could give this a go. I'm surprised they're letting us do this, considering that this is for events after where we are currently. Or we could focus on the main story, which is where we're at currently. We still have a fair amount of backup battery. And agent-wise,
Need
we
something?
have everyone up to level 30.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Gear-wise, we don't have much, because I've been mostly keeping it off-stream. Yes, this is not the most optimal build for Yanagi, I realize. I just lack a lot of things.
You
So,
have my complete support.
with that out of the way, or with all of the housekeeping done, let's just continue on with the main story, shall we? Oh, hello. Alright, I still haven't even done dailies yet. Like, I literally just logged into the account just to show you everything. But, let's get that on. Okay, I know I should have an act. There we go. Urban. Oh, hey! We can actually satisfy all three. Nice. Good job, number 18. You keep doing what you need to do. And let's just rest on the sofa. Alright, now we get to unlock our weekly farming. So, yes, this person here, who's in charge of the notorious hunt... oh, hold on, she seems to be busy. Hello? Okay, so, remember how I mentioned, we'd be fighting bosses like the Dead End Butcher and that machine thing again? This is where we'll fight them. So, this is where we will farm for more material, such as these. You need these in order to level up agents' core skills. You don't need them for Ascension, it's just for their skills. But you will need a fair amount of these. Now, as if you've been following along, she said we can only do this 3 times a week. Addendum, we can only do this for free 3 times a week. After that, it's 60 energy a run. So, another cool thing that we can do is we can tap the Y button, and it'll show us what characters need this monster's drop. So in other words, Nekomata, Anby, Nicole, Billy, Lucy all need this. Technically, Jane and Ellen, but we don't have them. For this guy, Yanagi, Anton, and Ben will benefit from his drops. This is story locked. And also, I really don't like this boss. And I'm surprised they're showing us this character, Corrupted Overlord Pompey, given that, you know, it's only for these two, and these two were introduced in the previous patch 1.2. Huh. I guess it's just, even if you're a relatively new player and you're not up to that chapter, you're not locked out of, you know, getting their materials. Though that doesn't explain why this is locked, considering that all of these characters, Korin, Sukaku, Piper, Soldier 11, Lycan, and Rina, they're all part of the base game. So why is this one locked? It's a bit awkward. And another thing about doing these particular rerun bosses is if you hit X, you will accumulate something known as investigation merits and Denny's. So will be something, again, that I will be keeping off stream. I'll be doing this on to the side so I don't clutter up the runtime. Okay. Like, technically, we could have just done this right now, but, you know, like I said, I'll keep it off stream. So let's go home. Pardon me. It's been a long day today. All right, we also have to rank up. Right. So we should be getting a message from... Oh, we should have gotten a message by now. From Shepard. Oh, let's claim this. Let's grab a coffee, and that should be all of our dailies done.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon.
We'll take this. Thank you very much.
Coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Oh, hello. What does Turbo need? Oh, we have a bunch of side missions to do. Okay, looks like we're doing this. Oh, right. Grace did want a picture. Let's get her a nice... Is this a profile picture of the arm? Is this what you consider a profile? I'm not sure. Anyways, got that for Grace. And we have another rally mission, I believe. Yep. Although, let's take a look at our to-do list. We have a lot. Hmm. No, if Grace is right here. I wonder, can we hand that in now, or... Roxy, it's been a while. How have you been keeping? Are you asking me or Eos? Don't be such a stranger with me. I brought you a little gift this time around. Do you still remember that corruption complex from before? The NEPS finally managed to complete the recovery of the wreckage, and they returned the three children to us. Hans and Friday are both back on the job. It's just Greta who's not doing so good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's her name. The girl who was obsessed with the building. Yeah, we managed to pull a video out of Greta's core showing the first time she ever saw Mr. White, which is also a record of Mr. White's construction work. Whoever knew that this would be love at first sight all the way back then? Anyway, Greta's depth sounder and life detection device were both glitching out due to missing it too much, but rebuilding Mr. White couldn't be an easy feat. So I decided to restore a miniature of what Mr. White looked like based on the footage from the clip. Greta's already installed the model in her cockpit, claiming that this way she can feel forever her lover's guidance and companionship. Seeing as the finished product turned out so well, I brought one for you too. Uh, thanks? Oh yeah, just because Mr. White is like this, don't let that give you any ideas about construction standards at Bellabog Industries. So the model, please, can you place that somewhere I can appreciate it on my own, manager? Wait. I thought it's mine, though. Okay. Right. This was something new that they added. With the recent update, we have a display stand. So, how they described it in the live stream update, we can get like unique miniatures and just put them on our wall like that. And yes, these are all the W engines that we've collected. We can apparently get unique merch from Sanzi Studios, which we have yet to unlock. And yeah. We don't have much, so we'll just save and exit for now. Though we can get more. Though apparently that wasn't enough to... we still have to go visit Grace and hand over that quest. So, let's head back to Brand Street Construction. Kind of weird, like, she was already at the shop. Hey, you're back. Have you snapped a picture of the prosthetic arm? Please show me. Yeah, okay, here we go. What? Oh. Ether corrupted core circuitry. So wait, why are you giving these out? What? Uh... Wow, and even Grace finds that weird. Sure. Well, I guess we're in charge of doing this. Wait, why is there... I just realized, why is there AI in a cement mixer? I just realized that. Why would you even need that? Huh. Well, job's done. And we get some polychrome, we get some experience, and we get some money. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, they're waiting for a proxy? Oh, crap. Wow. Young and handsome, they can't hide their protagonist nature even when standing among a crowd. Wow. So what do you need help with? Okay, so she's Dana, a new employee at Bellabog Industries. Oh, she lost something. So we need to get it back. Okay. Well, we have another one to do. All's good. But yeah, let's actually get to work. We have a lot of new side quests to do. And we don't have any ones to pick up. So yeah, let's actually knock these out, shall we? Wait, what is all... Oh. I haven't spoken to you in a while, Officer Mew Mew. What do you have for me? Okay, we got that one. We got this. Oh, we did fix that little bang boo. And we did this one. Alright, not bad. So now let's head back to random play and knock these out. Oh, hello, Belle. Alright, so I already got all those. Let's do these. Do we have any in chapter 1? We really shouldn't. Okay, that's something I haven't done yet, but I'll get to it. Anything over here? Oh, we have to do this one still. Alright, now what's going on? Wait, pass all the CAPTCHAs? What? Welcome to the Tangerine Network comms platform. Before we activate your device, we need to confirm that you are not a robot. Please assist us in completing a simple test. Now we'll show you 3 sets of color combinations on the screens. Your task is to remember the colors in each set. Oh, God. Alright, let's go. Blue, blue, yeah, orange. Orange, red, red. Orange, blue, red. So we saw red, so that was yellow and blue, so all of them showed up. Wait, what? Okay, red, yellow, blue. Okay. Oh wait, is it asking what color did not appear? Oh, so yellow and orange are not the same. Okay, I guess I'm just dumb. Wait, what? They all show... Am I missing something? So, yellow, blue, blue. Yellow, red, blank. Yellow, blue, red. They all showed up. Am I missing something? Now, please recall the color that appeared in 3 sets and answer all these questions. Oh, wait. Blue didn't show up in one. I believe it was red. Oh my god. Can we just break this thing?
Looks like a bonus.
Okay, like, I'm not tripping, right? All those colors did show up. And it was asking what colors showed up. Well, I'd rather prefer doing this than that. Well, it's curious as to why they're sending ethereals to fight me. Kinda makes you wonder, don't you think? Well, we got it all. And you know what? I guess we can just send Fairy to clean up the rest. Okay. Oh, we only did one quest. Okay. Right. Let's do more of these side quests. Although we can technically... Oh, I could have sworn we could hand one in. Hmm. Oh. There's Shepard. Wait, too nice of a job? What? Really? So in other words, you've been making one damn near profit off of us. Thanks, Shepard. Appreciated. Anyway. Next on the list should be... Okay, that's all done. Yep. Next on list is this one, Family Dispute. Alright. Let's go. Okay, it's another one of these. I'll turn this on. And let's push these guys out.
Andy, go back. What's this?
1, 2, 3. Let's push him out. And let's knock this guy out. Right. Now we just gotta wait. Or until these guys can show up. Oh. At least they aren't trying to destroy this thing. That would be annoying. Okay, there's way too many of you guys. You guys all need to get out. Okay, now this should finish up. Perfect. And then for this should be the last one. Three into Nicole, and then Nekomata finishes them off. Alright. Ah, there you are. Oh, I should probably be showing off Yanagi, like the new character I got for this. And you're probably right. But yeah, next commission I'll show her off. Because the thing is, I still don't know how you're supposed to play her one-to-one. Like, I have done her tutorial, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't exactly... Whoa, ow. I don't know her exact combo string. I know you're supposed to, like, auto-combo till her third and fourth hit, and that's when you hit her EX, assuming you have the energy for it. Stop that. Alright, good. Finish up. And that's that. So we got that one done. Next should be... the Superior Firepower set of missions. Okay. And for this one, I think we will be bringing out Yanagi for this, so we can swap out Nekomata
You have my complete support.
and bring out Yanagi. And technically, this still works as an all-passive team. Because, in order for Yanagi's passive to work, she needs someone who is either has the same attribute or is another anomaly character. On my main account, I find that she works with Piper or Bernice the most, but if you have a character named Jane Doe, that also works. So, in my case, she's working with Anby. Now we know why Anby and Nicole work together. They're both cutting hairs, so they're within the same faction. Yanagi, who has the same attribute as Anby, makes it work. So there you go. Everyone's passive is now active. Alright, what do we got? Oh, you. Let's handle your little buddy. Ow.
Target confirmed. Go. Andy, fall back.
Two.
Secure the perimeter.
Three. Let's block that. Put some distance. Carry that.
At your command. It's no good surrender. Press the attack.
2, 3. There we go. And let's show up her ult.
Mind and body.
There we go. Now, if you're wondering what those 2 crystals underneath her portrait is, that's technically her stance gauge. And when you hit her EX, while she has energy, she will change it to her other stance. The names are evading me at the moment, but needless to say, when you go from stance to stance, as you can see those triangles highlighted, you will get a buff. And that buff is only for her.
Preparing takedown.
So, like, the ideal combo string is to always maintain her buffs. Because the more you maintain her buffs, the better it'll be for you, specifically.
Shall pay. This won't hurt.
How did I get that timing? Like, I swore I was off by a little bit, but you know what? I'll take it, game.
Press the attack. Waste of time. Behave.
That was a bit of a weird delay. A million, if you would.
We'll never back down.
Nice. Now, Superior Firepower 2. Oh boy, more of these things.
The pleasure's all yours.
Alright, that should have made him drop it.
Incoming. Roger.
I don't know how exactly I evaded all that.
We press on. Electro engine.
1, 2, 3. Oh, nice! He hit his buddy. Thank you. I didn't realize they could do that.
Fine. Get away from me! Press the attack. Confirmed. This
Come on, go down. Thank you. Okay, on to the next one. Thank you for this. Gonna need the energy more than anything. Alright, what's... Oh, it's one of you. Joy.
Right back at ya. In pursuit. Enemies of section 6 shall pay. Almost.
And that's one of the little guys out of the way. And with that done, let's get the other guy. Oh god. That was a bad time to swap.
Press the attack. Resistance is futile.
2, 3.
Intermaneuver. See your heart's reflection. Time to wrap things up.
1, 2, 3.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Welcome back.
They're coming too.
Ooh. Okay. Let's build up everyone's meter. Ah, I hate that stand attack.
In pursuit. Resistance is futile.
Alright, we got a stun.
Preemptive strike.
Nice. I would send a million for that, but I think he's like null. His physical attribute wouldn't really do much here.
Mind and body.
Yeah, that's a little beyond pocket sand rifle.
Waste of time.
Alright, nice. We impaired it. Now that should give us more than enough time, I was gonna say. Oof. I think that was enough for an S? A, there we go. Okay, this is just a have no one defeated type deal. Okay. Perfect. Belle, we've been here the entire day. What are you talking about? A reduction activity of the Lemnian Hollow. Okay, that's good. I could have sworn we had more than just 2 phases during the day. Because it's weird that it's like it's making me go to sleep. Oh. What do we got? Ah, Shepherd, of course. Anyways, now we have, I think this is our rank up mission. But I kind of want to knock out all of the other missions first. Oh, hello, Mr. Yellow. How can I help you today? Sure. Alright then. We have another job. Cool. Oh, hello. How can I help you? Okay. Oh, and also Venus has a job for us. Okay. Ah, okay, so apparently we're a rising star now. That's good. Sorry to keep you waiting. Da, 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 da. Since I can't measure your prowess under regular data, I've managed to pick out the most suitable commissions for you. Okay. Based on my years of experience on the field, even though you're way ahead of other newbies, I've been leading the rookies for a long time and I won't steer you wrong. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. 2 combat missions in Hollow Zero. Okay. And finally, oh, hang on. We got a commission from the shopkeepers. All right. What does Ask need from us? Oh, hey. Oh, it's their anniversary. Congrats. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, they just want a picture? All right, fair enough. Well, all right then. Simple enough. Oh, and that picture also works for Serene. Perfect. Um, wait. Why were you taking pictures of our Bangbo? That's a bit worrying. Just a little bit. But anyways, Shepard, what you got for us? And you know what? If you love the coffee here so much, then just, come by. All right, what do we got? New game. Okay. All right. So then, what's our job? Let's stop beating around the bush and give us our job. Okay, yeah, it is our rank up. Okay. Yeah. Da, da, da. So basic stuff. The more your rank increases, the harder the missions get. But as you know, the harder the missions get, the better the rewards. So you know what? We might as well knock this one out because this is technically urgent, and it'll allow us to. Oh, what's going on over here? Why are you going through kitchen scraps? Hmm. So we're talking to a trash can. I don't know why. But hey, this might be the protagonist from Honkai Star Rail, who just moved into New Eridu in their preferred home. A trash can. Of, because of course. How else would explain how we have a literal talking trash can here? Hey, but we got something out of it. Okay, let's move on. Alright, so let's handle our rank up mission, and this should push us into the next chapter. I don't know why it's formatted like this, but I guess this is how it's gonna go. Oh, wait. I would bring Electro Boo for this. I would whip out Electro Boo for this, but he's a little low level for my liking. And I don't think I have the material to level him up to where I need him to be. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to make do with what we got. Hmm. But let's just bring a million along. Well, whoops. Let's bring a million along and let's knock this out. Music's definitely a lot more ominous. Wait, that's not an ethereal, that's just a normal guy.
Nice try.
I mean, weird, but hey, a job's a job.
Roger. This won't hurt.
I'm surprised that hit from that range.
Resistance is futile.
Anyways, I guess with the rain, that makes sense why the thunder element is preferable here. Alright. Oh. Next one. Big robot? Where's our big robot? Ah! There you are. Perfect.
Mind and body. Surrender.
My god, Yanagi just absolutely chunks them. And that wasn't our only... I guess you got one more left. Alright, come on out, buddy. Where are you at? Ah, there you are. You are massive.
Just leave it to me. How naive. Take a break.
Oh, I thought I'd get the stun off of that. But apparently not. Can you stop punching my Bang Boo, please?
Simple. Waste of time. Target confirmed. Go. Meet and mighty. The picture is clear. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Nice. Okay, so we chunked this guy to a little under half. So far, so good. Two. Ah. Okay, we got the stun.
Perimeter under control. We'll never back down.
2, 3. So, like,
Mind and body.
I can't be the only one who sees it, but Yanagi's unique meter, I don't know why, it just reminds me of Monster Hunter's Insect Glaive. Mostly, it's like the two little dots there that just reminds me of the insect meter, or, the meter that builds up when you send your little partner to grab a juice. But instead of 3, we have 2, and that's reserved for stancing, but I don't know. It just reminds me of that. Also not helping is that Yanagi uses a Naginata, which could technically be an insect glaive now that I think about it. Hmm. Or would that technically, or would that fall under Lance, actually? Huh. Oh. Apparently Belle's missing again. That's not good. Well, you're already doing great, 18. So where is Belle? Ah, there you are.
So, for the monster in the square, you're really saying Hand is gonna take over the remaining investigation?
Absolutely positive. We heard it firsthand, together with the Bellabog Industries people. The monster's remains will still be collected by public security, of course. But the automated evidence carrier will bring the remains to Hand once it passes through the hollow.
Yeah, I get it. Hand is better than public security at investigating this kind of weird stuff. They've always had a pretty delicate relationship. That PubSec officer seems decent, though, being willing to put all that aside and hand over the case. Oh, it's getting late. I can't stay and chat. I have a client meeting scheduled later. Anyway, I'll do my best to help look for Rain, so keep an eye out for some good news.
Thanks, Nicole. Bye. Hey, Wise.
Was that Nicole on the phone just now?
Yeah, Nicole figured that we were related to what happened in the square, so she called to ask. I explained everything and told her about the mission to find Rain. By the way, Kaleda also called earlier to say public security confirmed the time to collect the monster's remains.
Finally. I hope the collection goes smoothly.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, whether it's the investigation or the search for Rain, all we can do now is wait for news. Since we don't have a lot on our plate right now, let's drop by the public security office sometime in the next couple of days.
What are we gonna do over there?
I'm surprised you've forgotten. Our driver's licenses are about to expire. It was Fairy who noticed it the other day.
Master, I've applied for a driver's license renewal for you and Second Assistant on the Public Security's official website. But unfortunately, the collection of the new licenses must be done in person.
Let's visit their office in Lumina Square soon then, to collect our new driver's licenses. The metro to Lumina Square is always crowded. Let's just drive there.
We could go right away. And, we probably should, if not to show off the new area. So why don't actually, if that's the case, we have a lot of side missions to do, so let's not, actually. Oh, hold on. Let's get out of that. We have a lot more side missions to do. Oh, and I feel like I should mention this. So, if you guys have noticed on the stream, like a little underneath the gameplay screen for Zenless Zone Zero, you'll notice that like there is a little box that says, "Hey, check out the link to download the game and support my channel. That will be going away soon. Well, that should be going away by next week, because at that point our promotion will be ending. So if at any point what I've shown you has interested you, if it's, seem like this is something you want to try, I encourage you to, check my link in the description, or at least in the About section of my channel, and download the game from there. And yes, Rytel, I know you play Zenless, it's fine. But to those of you who might be watching in the future, or to those of you who would be watching this, post stream, if you don't have it downloaded the game already, and what you've seen on screen is interesting to you, I do recommend at least giving it a try. And my link will also provide you will provide you with a code that will at least give you a kickstart on your polychrome count. So, also, as long as your account is below level 5, that does make you eligible to use the gift code Zenless Gift, which will give you a fair amount of polychrome and a few resources to level up characters. But that aside, let's knock out these missions, shall we? Oh, wait a minute. This is level 38? Some of these might be a bit beyond us. Oh yeah, these are definitely beyond us right now. Huh. I guess we can knock out this one and then just move on.
Awaiting orders.
Ah, another one of these. My goodness, she's not even properly built, and she's just chunking them. That's amazing. Oh, hello. 2, 3. Oh, get out of the circle. And we're done. Wait, that was it? Huh. Could have sworn there was more than that. Huh. Yeah, this would be pushing it. Yeah, we can't do this one yet. So you know what? I guess we will be doing the main story now. Anyways, let's show off Luminous Square, shall we? And this is our new area. At least for us. This was in the base game. So wait, if everywhere is like full, why did you get out of your car then? Because like I do like how this is effectively just like every major city, though I don't know what city this is based off of. If I hazard a guess, this would probably be. It's not New York City, because New York City would be more bustling than this. We'd have New York's. We'd have. Crap, why am I blanking on that? Not Madison Square Garden, but we would have Times Square. There we go. Why did that take. That took too long. We'd have Times Square. This is not quite Times Square, but you know, bit smaller scale. I don't think this is a major city in. I don't think this is supposed to be based off Tokyo, though. Because again, Tokyo would be way more bustling than this. Hmm. But anyways, let's go ask about parking, I guess. Excuse me, Officer Bangbu. Where can I park my car? Yeah, I need your help. Oh, hello. Henry Mubashir, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Zenless Zone Zero, and yeah, this is a free-to-play account, and we just got to Lumina Square. So, welcome. So, also, Rifle, I don't think this is Manhattan, because like I said, this would be a lot busier. Like, much more busy than we see here. Hello, hello, Henry. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Well, good to know that asking where public parking is just as useful. Well, it's right here. We might as well. Uh, hmm. Whoop.
Maybe I should come back soon.
So yes,
With young people is a delight.
thank you. So yes, this is the other part. Like, let's say you start the game in Luminous Square, you can just talk to Eve here, and you can get your scratch-off ticket for the day. And no, you can't go to Eve and then go to Howl and vice versa. It's one ticket per in-game day. No, per IRL day. So, though you gotta admit, you really have to give them credit for, designing this background, even though it's mostly uninteractable. Like I would love to be able to just walk it down there and just get a closer view of the water, but this is a nice view, all things considered. But let's move on. Yeah, we probably even could, but this is cut off. Another chest here. And we saw another one down there. Ah, here we go, an actual person. Illegal parking in an alleyway? Wait, that's a car? My goodness, that's a small car. Wait, what? If a crime happens, but nobody witnesses it, does it count as a crime? Moreover, nothing can escape these eyes of mine, for I am the starlight. Oh, boy, Billy, we found a friend for you. Okay. Yeah, especially, an officer that's obsessed with the Starlight Knights. Like a certain android we both know. Also, wait, this is a car? God, this is small. And a three-wheeler, too. Huh. Anything in here? No, but we might as well talk to Belle. Unfortunately for us, there's no parking.
This is exhausting. I had no idea it'd be so hard to find a parking space here. I should have just taken the metro.
Well, what did you expect? This is the city.
Sorry, it's my bad. I forgot to check if there was parking before we left. But we haven't gotten much exercise lately, so let's just consider it a workout?
You're the one who never exercises. The only time you run is when you're using Eos's body. Speaking of things we haven't done lately, it's been ages since we had a good meal. Since that dinner with the cunning hairs, right?
No wonder you were so enthusiastic about going out today. So that's what you were really after.
We deserve to treat ourselves with all our hard work lately. What do you think? How about we have a meal somewhere nearby when we're done?
Okay. Anything but a buffet.
Hooray! You're the best! Let me see what's good around here. Why is the signal so weak?
What's wrong, Belle?
Oh, look out!
Whoa!
Don't tell me it's broken.
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Belle! Belle! Are you okay? Are you injured?
I'm okay. Have we met somewhere before?
Have we?
Sorry. I think we've mistaken you for somebody else.
So, Belle attempting to pick up on Officer Zhu Yuan. Those two characters were Zhu Yuan and Jing Yi. Or Qing Yi, I'm sorry. They were characters introduced after Ellen. Oh, okay.
Thank you
Hang
so
on.
much for your help this afternoon. If it weren't for you acting so fast, I'd probably be lying in the hospital right now.
Don't mention it. Keeping citizens safe is our duty as public security officers, and we're thankful for your cooperation. All that paperwork took some time.
Any news on how the driver is doing?
It's nice of you to ask. He's only got minor injuries, but he's quite shaken. He can't recall what took place before the accident. But don't worry, every problem has a solution. We'll find a way to get to the bottom of this.
It's getting late. Why don't you two head home? Feel free to contact us if you recall any further details about the accident.
Thanks again for your help, you two.
If you pass by 6th Street in the future, be sure to visit our video store. I'll give you a free membership card.
So you live on 6th Street. I expect we'll run into each other soon.
Oh, what do you mean?
Hold on, Qingyi. Being vague could give the wrong impression. Here, take a look at this. It should better explain what she's talking about.
Ah. I see. I kind of wish we could be able to read these. Like, I don't know what these markings are supposed to be. Because we can clearly see the alphabet, NEPS, right there. But, I don't know what language this is supposed to be. Because I don't recognize the characters for the most part. Like, I could say it's one or the other, and that would end up insulting someone. So I'd rather not, insult anyone. It's these characters that I really don't recognize. But anyway.
The officer on the flyer looks familiar.
That's Bringer, Deputy Commander of PubSec HQ in Janus Quarter. Qingyi and I were actually sent to the Lumina branch temporarily by Inspector Bringer to prepare for this event. We'll be holding a big safety lecture here soon for the citizens. The two of us will be visiting nearby neighborhoods and distributing the questionnaires to encourage them to attend.
I see. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks. Please, keep the questionnaire. If you're interested in the seminar, you can fill in your info and give it to us when we visit 6th Street.
See you again soon, managers.
So, public security officers will be visiting 6th Street soon. That's never happened in all the time we've lived there. By the way, there's something else I want to discuss with you, Wise. It's about Juyuan and Qingyi.
What a coincidence. I want to discuss that too. But we shouldn't talk here. Their office is still nearby.
Let's head home first.
So what I was about to say about Zhu Yuan and Qingyi, Zhu Yuan was the next banner character after Ellen Zhou, and I think Qingyi followed Zhu Yuan immediately after. So if you noticed something about their designs, Zhu Yuan's hairband, that's supposed to be cuffs. You know, like police cuffs. I don't know why that's a hairband. And as to why the red and black hairstyling, I compared with Qingyi's, I think that's supposed to be like a dark green, almost bluish. I don't know why, and this is probably something wrong with my head, but when after I took a step back and actually looked at the both of them, for some reason I thought that they were like a reference or like a tongue-in-cheek reference to Sonic and Shadow. You know, Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog from Sega. I don't know why I thought that. Again, that could just be me being weird about it, but if anything, Qingyi is more like Hatsune Miku now that I think about it, who did have a Sonic costume in one of her rhythm games. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, Belle, well, first off, let's talk about that. Belle was nearly hit by a car driving on the sidewalk. Why that driver was on the sidewalk and going that fast is beyond me. But, hey, at least she's okay. Okay, yeah, she wouldn't be hit by a car. She would be, you know, a smear on the pavement. You're right, Rythel. Anyways, time to head home. And now, since we have Luminous Square unlocked... where is it? What? Yeah. Now that we have Luminous Square unlocked, we can come here at any time. Usually we'll find agents wandering around here. We can talk to them. From there, I think we can also improve our relationship depending on like whatever side quests we find them on. And sometimes we'll find like little weird events. But we'll get to those.
Alright, we can finally get back to our earlier discussion about Juyuan and Qingyi. I knew you'd noticed too. It's not our first time meeting them. After Belobog called PubSec in the Hollow, weren't they the officers who investigated? You were disguised as EOS at the time, so they weren't aware there was anyone apart from Belobog Industries present.
Good thing I didn't give us away, or we could have been in trouble.
We might bump into them again soon, so we should check the visual record of the investigation, just to be safe.
Fairy, could you extract the data from back then?
Yes, Master. I found the footage you require.
Thank you, Fairy.
Thanks for your cooperation. We have a rough idea of how things unfolded. Earlier today, you all ended up deep in the hollow after the bamboo with your carrot malfunctioned. Then, you were attacked by an unknown monster right here. Is this the faulty bamboo?
Yes, but some of its parts might have been corrupted. We'll hand over a detailed repair report later. I'm not sure why, but something feels different about this bamboo. It looks unusually clever, almost cunning.
Wait a sec, Jingyi. Saying things like that in front of the person filing the report might get us reported. Let's put aside how they ended up in the hollow for now.
Hi, Shiraku. How are you? Good evening and welcome to the stream.
Extraordinary.
Absolutely. I don't remember seeing anything with such unique traits in the records. Let me take a closer look at it. Looks like there's something inside the crystal.
Don't touch that! All non-forensic officers are prohibited from handling evidence without proper authorization. Besides, it's too risky, even if you've undergone corruption resistance treatments.
Inspector, the crime scene is just up ahead.
Where's that ferocious the dangerous criminal?
Inspector Bringer, what are you doing here?
Oh, you two are in charge of the scene. Here come two elites of our criminal investigation department. Bring the suspect over. Get my good side when you take the picture. I need it for the headlines tomorrow.
Inspector, the suspect isn't here. They were attacked by an unknown being with high ether activity.
Huh? So it was just an ethereal?
No, Inspector. It had some peculiar characteristics.
This was more than
Suspected
just
to
an
be the result
ethereal,
of
my
hollow
guy.
mutation, or the product of some type of illegal activity.
Hold on. You see now, Juyuan, it's good to be vigilant as a public security officer, but the election is just around the corner. If we reveal the presence of an unknown monster in the Hollows at this stage, my election, the citizens will be put in fear. Public security shouldn't make any hasty announcements. We must
Really?
investigate the matter thoroughly.
You're focused on your
Rest
image
assured,
for
we've
your
requested the
election.
collected evidence be given to hand for expert analysis. We're confident we'll see the
Ay,
results.
ay, ay.
What? It's being given to hand? You did the right thing. Still, let our forensics team handle the evidence collection. You two have always been my trusted aides. So I have a very important task for you.
That's not suspicious or anything.
It's clearly a very unique etheractive being. Yet Inspector Bringer wasn't interested in the slightest. At least he didn't say no to giving over the evidence to hand. Oh, now I get it. The important task Inspector Bringer mentioned is the seminar at the Lumina branch. What's so special about this seminar that he has to send Juyuan and Qingyi to manage it?
Fairy, are you able to bring up any info related to the seminar?
I'm running a search on keywords Lumina Square and Public Security Safety Awareness Month. There are several relevant articles by multiple media companies. I shall read them. Given the recent surge in major incidents within the city this month, and aiming to safeguard urban security while enhancing public awareness, Janus District Public Security has decided to launch the Public Security Safety Awareness Month across the entire district. To provide citizens with practical information, Public Security has assigned several officers from the Criminal Investigation Department to assist in planning the event. Mr. Bringer, commanding officer of the district headquarters and the driving force behind the event, will also be in attendance at the seminar, which is to take place at the Lumina branch. Along with the other officers in charge, Inspector Bringer will conduct a media interview during the event to address any concerns citizens may have.
So, it's not just Inspector Bringer attending the seminar, but a bunch of media representatives as well. You hear that, Wise? Juyuan and Qingyi will participate in the interview too. Must be quite the honor for a public security officer, right? What do you think about this seminar?
Actually, this would be a good time to learn about them, all things considered.
It's just a seminar to educate citizens about safety, so it wouldn't hurt to go. Besides, with top officials from public security attending, we might pick up some useful information.
Okay, it's decided then. We'll tell Jiyuan and Qingyi we'd like to attend the event when they come to 6th Street in a few days.
I don't think we can actually rent those out. Not that, it probably has nothing to do with the legality of it all. It's, probably no one would rent them. Ah, add-ons. Sure. Oh, what's the coincidence? I mean, that makes sense. They did say they were conducting, like, a visit around the various districts they were assigned, I believe. Just to ask various citizens, hey, are you coming to the event? Here, if you are, fill out this questionnaire. So we might as well go now. Well, come on, buddy. Alright, come on, number 6. You can't fall on the job like that. Now, close the door behind me, will ya? What? Hello? What are you trying to do? Oh.
Criminal cases have been rampant lately. To raise safety awareness among citizens, Janus Quarter Public Security has launched the Safety Awareness Month campaign. We'll be holding a seminar at the Lumina branch soon. Please come and join us if you have time.
A public security event? Oh, how nostalgic. I participated in such an event years ago, you see. It was somewhat reminiscent of a coffee tasting event. I even had the chance to offer everyone present some freshly ground coffee, albeit it wasn't a top-shelf roast. Oh, it's a shame public security's facilities now smell of air fresheners everywhere. No longer suitable places for enjoying coffee while freely conversing.
What do you mean?
Of course, while fine wines develop into richer experiences with time, other worthy items can go bad. Oh, I'm talking of coffee beans. So, to prevent the coffee beans at my shop from facing a sorrowful fate, I have to go grind them properly. I'm afraid I can't make the event. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Enzo, according to our data, you're running a remodeling shop on 6th Street. Would you be interested in attending the seminar?
Well, hey, it's not often I get invited out by 2 young ladies, so I'd love to join you. Unfortunately, my second aunt's grandfather's son's cousin is getting married that day. I can't miss such an important family event.
Enzo, if you can't make it, just say you can't make it. What kind of relation is that?
Oh, I have a customer coming soon to collect his car. I better get back to it.
Good morning, Juyuan, Qingyi.
Good morning, Wise. Belle.
Here are our questionnaires. We've decided to attend the seminar.
Wonderful. If it weren't for you two, we wouldn't have recruited a single participant yet.
Qingyi, that's blunt.
So what? It's the truth. Besides, it's not like they're strangers, right?
Yeah, right. But how come nobody on 6th Street wants to go to the seminar? Everyone here is usually pretty welcoming.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Now that you mention it, there is something I'd like to ask you. Some of the residents on 6th Street only registered their names, but didn't fill in their addresses. Do you know where they live?
Oh, let me see. Asha, General Chop. Spike should be one of our members, an older gentleman. We know all these people.
How about we help you take the questionnaires to them?
That's a good idea. 6th Street doesn't usually have much interaction with public security, so if they see officers handing stuff out all of a sudden, they might be wary and refuse. If it's a neighbor who brings them the questionnaire, maybe they'll be more open to it.
Oh, we wouldn't want to trouble you.
No worries. It's no big deal.
Zhu since they're willing, we should let them help.
Okay, thank you, really. Let's split up and meet back here later then.
So I guess now we're doing what is effectively the equivalent of a delivery job. Strange. Alright, so that guy right over here, this guy with a bag, giving me a bit of a bad feeling, not gonna lie. Don't joke about that, Asha. I mean, Phaethon probably was #1 on their most wanted list for proxies, but, you know, we're not Phaethon anymore. So, that's curious. What did she mean by that? Alright. Have a good... You're just gonna lurk. That's still appreciated. You're still here. So, General, I guess we'll just give that to General Chop later. Oh, I think we overshot. Is Spike even in? Wow, even in this like pseudo futuristic sci-fi world, door-to-door salesmen are still a thing. Wonderful. Well, I guess no one really wants to show up. Assuming, General Chop is willing to play ball, but, if the record has shown anything, he probably won't. Oh. Thesis, Bangbu? What are you doing out here? Do you know any academic organizations around here? Not on this place. Well, that little guy's owner effectively told him to get lost. I mean, at this point, are Bangboos pets, or are they, like, AI companions? Because either way, that's just cruel. I mean, in our case, we use them as, like, fourth-party members that can whip out machine guns and shoot up ethereals. But, that's neither here nor there. At least we maintain ours.
Hello, Wise. Bell? Some customers mentioned you were looking for me. I understand you're helping those 2 officers from public security hand out questionnaires?
So, you already know.
One of the perks of running a store on the street is being well informed. Anyway, please tell the officers I have other things to tend to that day.
Why is everyone so against this event?
I knew it. I had a feeling General Chop would say no before we even got here. And after I told Ju Yuen and Qingyi we could help.
Oh, have other people said no too?
Yeah. Asha, Spike. Oh, and I think Tin Master and Enzo said no this morning too.
Is there something going on?
It's no big secret. It's just some of us older residents on 6th Street know some things you're not aware of. Do you 2 know who the guy on the questionnaire cover is?
Isn't that Inspector Bringer? I heard he came up with the event.
Then have either of you heard of the Hollow Hero from the Eridu period?
I've never heard of it.
Well, for a while back then, that's what the residents called Bringer. Before the fall of the old capital, Bringer happened to be the commanding officer in my precinct. After being promoted from the front line, despite being an inspector, he still got involved at the ground level and interacted with the residents, so they regarded him highly.
Really?
He went missing in a hollow during a rescue mission. But just when everyone thought he was done for, he miraculously made it back out. Just like that, he became known as the Hollow Hero. He was then transferred to the HQ in Janus Quarter and quickly advanced to the ranks over the years.
That's a pretty inspiring story.
Okay.
It used to be, but these days, people say the Hollows have drained the Hollow Hero of all his courage. Now, Bringer presents himself as a hard worker, but we older residents can see through it. He's just putting on an act in front of the cameras. What's more, in recent years, he's clearly been cozying up to Tops. He's implemented a number of measures under the guise of benefiting the public, but it's those big corporations that benefit in the end. He's aiming for commander of Janus Quarter in the upcoming municipal election, launching a safety campaign right now, even putting his own image on the questionnaire. His motives are pretty clear, don't you think?
It seems like Inspector Bringer is using public resources for his own gain.
Exactly. Holding the seminar is a good thing, but I can't go knowing what Bringer is up to.
Thanks for telling us all this, General Chop.
I'm just sorry I can't be of help this time around.
Well, we visited all the neighbors. It might be awkward, but it's probably time we go back and tell Ju Yuen and Qingyi the news.
Well, at least we know the truth behind the matter.
We've gone up and down 6th Street, but we haven't even gotten 10 people to register for the seminar.
We've done our best. Let's get a drink and take a break.
Hey, easy for you to say, but the conference hall we're in can fit 300 people, you know? As things stand, it'll be more than half empty.
Inspector Bringer must have chosen this area because there's a lot of residents nearby, thinking it'd be easier to find people to participate. Shame many of them are from his previous precinct. A lot of them have complaints about him. I was just wondering why you're in such low spirits today, when I've never seen you discouraged by difficult tasks before. But then I remembered. The inspector saved your life once. Not being able to accomplish what we'd hoped, on top of seeing him come under fire. It must make you feel even worse.
If Ringer hadn't rescued me in that hollow back then, I wouldn't even be here, let alone be a public security officer.
Oh, wow.
I understand he's no longer the hero he used to be, but can someone who gave up his anti-corruption gear to a child be such a bad guy? Sure, he's had some dealings with Tops, but it's inevitable, especially when many of our devices are jointly developed with Tops. And besides, doesn't he always say he lacks sufficient authority to make changes? If he gets elected, maybe he might be able to turn public opinion around.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Ain't that the truth?
It means when someone flatters undeserving people, it's considered an act of sycophancy. If one should stand up for what is right but remains indifferent, it shows that person is a coward. As public security officers, we need to be clear about what we should and shouldn't do. There may be many different ways to interpret Inspector Bringer's actions, but only he knows whether he has a clear conscience. If his deeds were pure, even if he's misunderstood for the time being, things will work out in the end.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on, someone's coming.
Sorry, are we interrupting you two?
Oh, we were just chatting. Did you go talk to the residents?
We gave them the questionnaire, but they all happened to be busy on that day. Sorry for not being very helpful.
Oh, it's okay. We're just grateful you tried it all. We're almost done with distributing the questionnaires here too. Then, Chingy and I will be heading back to the office.
Wait a minute! Officers!
Whoa. This is a sudden music tone. This is a sudden tone shift. What's going on?
General Chop, did you run all the way here? Why?
It's hard to explain, but just now, there was a crime committed over there, and it's at a stalemate. Please, officers, you have to go take a look.
Huh?
Let's go check out the scene.
Great. Please, follow me.
Wise, let's go see what's going on.
Okay, that's a bit concerning. What could have happened in like the last few minutes? But whatever it is, what? Oh. Wait, Pegasus? Don't tell me this is the truck that disappeared into the hollow. Alright, what ended up happening here?
If you say there's officers nearby, then let them come and weigh in. I mean, what possible argument could there be? They were caught in the act.
Sir, caught in the act doesn't seem fair. It's similar to seeing only foam on a cup of barley latte and declaring it isn't coffee.
What?
Calm down now, gentlemen. We're public security officers. What's going on here?
Officers, you're finally here. It's like this. I'm Gale. I'm a driver for Pegasus Logistics. I was making a delivery in the neighborhood. I'd finished the delivery and was calling the next client when I heard a suspicious thud from the back of my truck. Startled by the noise, I quickly rushed over, only to find all my ducks flying and running out of the cargo compartment. A flustered Bang Boo was caught at the scene of the crime. This is that very Bang Boo.
Wise, isn't that Bangbu Give Change from the 141 convenience store?
Officers, I saw the whole thing. There was no one around when it happened except this Bangbu. I'm sure it opened my cargo compartment. Those ducks inside are a new specially bred variety. They're worth a fortune. Losing just one or two of them will cost me more than a month's salary.
I've taken your statement, sir. Bangbu, do you have anything to add?
Hey, what do you mean the door was open? I know you opened the door and let all the ducks out!
Sir, if I might say, I think you're being too harsh on Give Change. Officers, as Give Change's neighbor, I must say something on their behalf. I know them well, and I'm sure they wouldn't do anything like this.
Then tell me, why was my cargo compartment open despite being locked? Officers, there's been tons of Bangbu committed crimes in the city lately. You gotta help me find evidence linking this Bangbu to the crime, so we can hold it accountable for my losses.
This isn't just about Give Change's reputation, officers. They could lose their job. You simply must uncover the truth and prove Give Change's innocence.
The only time I've seen Tin Master this agitated is when I asked for instant coffee.
Why would you even ask for instant coffee from a barista?
I can't believe there's been a crime on 6th Street, and that Give Change has gotten mixed up in it.
Wise, Give Change was already working at 141 when we first moved here. I just don't believe it'd do something like this. But Give Change was the only one there when the driver realized what had happened, so it's hard to explain. Look, people are leaving. Have Jiyuan and Xingyi resolved the incident? Let's go see what's going on.
So, this guy's ducks went missing, and he's blaming Give Change. Why? It's like, one, I highly doubt the guy's stubby little arms could even undo the lock on this truck, let alone open it. If anything, the best bet would be to unlock it from here. But even then, look how small the little guy is. Even if he could leap that high, he'd still need to apply pressure to the door in order to open it. Huh. You don't need to bully the little guy.
Hi, Belle. Hi, Wise.
We overheard what happened earlier. Does the crowd leaving mean everything has been resolved?
Not yet, unfortunately. We discussed the situation and managed to calm everyone down.
Wait, what? It shouldn't. I've already updated this twice. Oh god, don't tell me this whole thing. You gotta love OBS sometimes. I've specifically specified that this was Zenless Zone Zero, not Subnautica, when I hit go live. I love technology sometimes. Sometimes. This is not one of those times.
Might I ask what the situation is now?
We took a look around the truck, and we didn't find anything suspicious, other than the traces left by the escaped ducks. There are no security cameras in the area, so all that's left to be checked is the Bangbu's visual record and the truck's anti-theft system. And to review both of those, professional technicians are needed, so we don't have an immediate conclusion.
Well, that's... Wait. Could Fairy help with this?
If Fairy were to help, she'd be able to see Give Change's visual recording. But unfortunately, I can't do anything in front of public security.
That'll take at least 2 or 3 days. Both the driver and Give Change will have their daily routine disrupted somewhat during this time. After we explained the situation, the driver said his main concern is the whereabouts of the cargo. As long as he can deliver the shipment on time today, He's willing to reconcile. So, Tin Master and some other residents of 6th Street went to look for the ducks.
In that case, Wise, let's hurry up and go help too.
We'll accompany you as well.
Oh? I thought you were going back to the precinct.
The driver may have proposed a solution, but there's a likelihood of further conflict until all the ducks are recovered, so we can't just walk away. Junior officers would usually be responsible for these types of cases, but handing the task over would take time, and we don't want residents to think public security is evading our responsibility to the public. And there's something suspicious about this incident, so Qingyi and I decided to look for other clues while searching for the ducks.
G-U-N, Qingyi. Thank you.
Wait, what else could be suspicious
You're
here?
pretty good at finding things, right, bro?
Alright, so what's going on now? When it comes to finding things on 6th Street, we've got a very resourceful little helper. Yeah, Fairy. Okay. Using an AI companion to find ducks, huh? Cool. Anyways, let's see if we can find them. What? Why would they be at Enzo's? Whoa, what happened here? We should probably calm her down first. Let's see. Miss Megan is a customer of mine, and she's here to get her vehicle repaired. When she was about to leave, the car suddenly turned and rammed into this bamboo. Oh! Huh. Let's see. I came to get a repair done because its trunk switch wasn't working, and that's the only issue it had. But it just went out of control for some reason. Oh dear. Wait. So we have another case of a vehicle breakdown where the driver or the owner was not in control of what's going on. Alright, let's see if we can help this little guy. And it's just tweaking a few wires here and there. And there we go. Ooh. Wait, so this little guy took a car to the face. Huh. Wait, how did the duck even get in your store in the first place, Enzo? Are we not going to question that? Like, you know, your shop does look like a shipping container, but like I'm not seeing a way how that duck could have gotten into your shop. Like, no feasible way other than through this garage, but then again, it doesn't look like this garage links to anywhere else. Huh. Anyways, for our next duck, according to Fairy, should be around here? Okay. I swear to complete. What? Oh, so this guy got dumped because he was quintet timing or five timing this one person with four other people. Okay. So why did we need to talk about that? All right. Now where's the other duck? Wait, aren't there also cats in this town? Won't they? Wait, do cats hunt ducks? Or is it the other way around? Because I know some ducks are absolutely vicious. So, couldn't really tell you. Yes, I know cats are carnivores. I just didn't know if cats actively hunted for ducks. Alright, so is there any way... Oh, hello, Ask. Wait. Huh? So wait. We have a third car that's mysteriously broken down, even though it was reported that it was working before. Okay. So, like, once is a bit... Okay, that's strange. Twice is unusual. Three times, okay, there's something going on. Especially when two of the three times happened in the same area. Hmm. Well, I guess we got one more left. Ah, there's our final duck. Come here, you. Why are you talking to this duck like it's a wanted fugitive? Ah, oh, I see. We're just taking the piss out of the situation. Okay. Wow. Worst observation skills are somewhat terrifying. Wait, is our car breaking down? What the?
Ugh, really, Wise? You totally forgot to turn off the lights last time you drove the car.
That's weird. I definitely turned them off. Also, it was dark when I came back, so I'd have noticed if I'd left the lights on.
going on? I can't turn off the lights.
Is something wrong with the switch?
I don't know, but nothing happens when I press it. The battery's gonna die at this rate. I'd better manually disconnect the lights for now. How weird. The car got serviced not that long ago. I just figure something would go wrong all of a sudden.
Hey, is it just my imagination, or does this situation seem familiar?
What's wrong, Chingy? Something on your mind?
All the incidents we've encountered today are somehow related to vehicles.
Now that you mention it, you're right. The van in the convenience store wouldn't start. The car that just pulled out of the remodeling shop broke down. And now Weisenbell's car lights won't turn off. If we count the missing ducks from Pegasus Logistics, that's already 4 vehicles involved.
If we count the car accident the other afternoon, that's 5 in total.
That one wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been distracted while walking, Belle.
But that wasn't totally my fault, Wise. My cell phone suddenly malfunctioned, and it distracted me.
Belle's cell phone malfunctioned before the car accident at Lumina Square? What kind of malfunction?
She said her phone suddenly lost signal, and a bunch of colorful stripes appeared on the screen. But it went back to normal soon after.
I knew it.
Remember, Chingy? The driver said he was on the phone at the time of the car accident. If I'm right, something else must have been going on back then.
Right. That's probably why Give Change said it felt dizzy too.
Just a sec. Could you tell us what you're talking about?
I think we finally figured out what's really behind all the recent incidents. For now, let's get the ducks back and see if we can confirm a few things along the way. Meet us near the truck later, and I'll explain everything.
So yeah, all of these could not have been coincidences. Strange. Oh hey! Our mysterious friend is missing. I wonder where he's off to.
Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi told us to wait for them here. Did they come by?
Oh, yeah. Here's all that happened. They just came and measured the Bang Boo's electrical current data logs, asked a weird question, then left in a hurry.
Could you tell us what they asked?
They asked me if my cell phone had malfunctioned in any way, since I'd been on the phone during the incident. My phone actually did turn itself off out of nowhere, but how did they know that?
Wait, your cell phone malfunctioned too? Something just occurred to me. All the accidents lately, could they be caused by EMP?
You're quite right, Belle.
Zhu Yuan, Jingyi, you're back.
Have you ever heard of an EMP emitter, sir?
I can't say I have. What's that?
When activated, it causes a sudden change of current in nearby electronic equipment, resulting in component failures or, at worst, completely burning out the equipment. Using EMP, someone could open the electronic lock on your van without even touching it, easily. At the moment your door was opened, not only did your phone malfunction, but Give Change experienced a sudden surge of current, all indicative of an EMP attack.
So you mean this Bang Boo is a victim just like me? And someone else is at fault?
Yes, we believe that to be the case.
I shouldn't have been so hot-headed. What I said before... Give Change, I'm sorry I misjudged you. You have my sincerest apology. So, who is the culprit, officers? Have you caught them?
Don't worry. Our colleagues are checking the surveillance records. We should be able to identify the culprit real soon. They launched multiple EMP attacks today, so if we check all the passers-by near the crime scenes, we can narrow down our search.
Speaking of...
Officer Zhu Yuan, we've investigated the surveillance records and have a suspect.
We're currently tracking him near the street exit. Should we detain him for questioning?
Immediately. Well done.
Understood. Ah, officer, the suspect has fled. He's heading toward your location.
Qingyi, come on. We'll stop him.
Okay.
Stop there!
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, that's rude.
Stop or I'll shoot! This is Juyuan. The suspect has fled into the hollow. We're pursuing him inside.
Really? Why would you run into
I'd
that?
run it harder if I'd known he was so tough.
How are things going?
The culprit ran into the hollow and we're going after him. You two can head back now.
Let's follow them and see what happens, Wise.
Hmm.
Jiyuan and Qingyi have gone into the hollow, Wise. While I'm sure they can handle the situation, we should go into the hollow and see if we can help.
Yeah. We can't just let him get away with it.
Are you mad at him because he almost caused me to have an accident? Even if he hadn't caused that accident, he needs to be held accountable for all the trouble on 6th Street. We can go whenever you're ready. By the way, even though you're angry, remember to keep your distance from Juyuan and Qingyi in the hollow. They are still officers after all.
Anyways, here's our next main story quest. But before we do that, I'm just going to go grab something to drink and we'll continue this. So I will be right back, folks. And I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Just needed to get some extra hydration, because, you know, it's a bit late. But let's handle this, shall we?
Officer 148, Zhu ready.
So for Zhu Yuan's passive to proc, we need a support character or someone within the same faction. While we don't have someone within the same faction, we do have a support character with
The cunning hairs are here.
Nicole. And then from there... Oh, hang on.
It's our turn, bro. Need something? My services are expensive.
And Nicole either needs someone within the same faction or
Nothing to fear.
the same attribute. We don't really have any other ether unit, so I guess we'll just bring Anby.
Standing by.
So all three are proccing. We got this little guy. I forget which Bangbu this is, but he is the ether one. And his abilities proc when you have 2 or more ether characters. And as you can see, Zhu Yuan and Nicole both use ether in their bullets. Anyway, let's do this.
Moving west. The precinct's carrot won't last forever. If we act fast, we can catch the suspect before he gets away.
Yeah, let's keep going.
So, is anyone else gonna question,
Order received.
you know, where or how her gun is that moddable to the point where she can just slap on attachments just like that? Because if anything, that's awesome.
Multiple biosignatures detected ahead. Presumably the target's requiring assistance.
I will worry about it, Rifle.
Please utilize your size advantage to approach quietly and provide assistance when needed.
Surrender now! Give it up!
Wise, listen, they're down there.
Oh, hold on. Let's grab this. Where does that lead me? Oh yeah, let's go over here. Let's open this. Let's grab our observation data. Well, actually, we might as well take a peek. Where does this take us? Ah, over there.
Stop right there!
Ugh, they just won't give up. Eat this.
Ugh, it's an EMP.
Chingy, are you... Hold on. Ethereals are coming our way.
Were they attracted by the EMP? Let's fend them off first.
Wise, let's take a closer look.
Wait, if we get any closer, they might see us, Bill. Well, we're observing. Oh, did you mean you wanted us to get involved? The very thing that would get us spotted? Very well. So, if you guys have seen any advertisements about Zhu Yuan, she is a workaholic to the extreme. At the same time, though, she's also one of the biggest nerds. Oh, oops. Let's get out of that. God, I hate the spiders. So, Zhu Yuan's big thing is her ammo gauge that you can see right below her health. You will get one bullet when you do like a full auto combo. To expend those bullets, you just have to hold down the attack button and she'll go through her own auto combo with every hit using up a bullet. Now, like, you're probably thinking, okay, why do I need to save up bullets? Well, that's mainly how she gets her damage. And her EX special, when you fire it off, generates 3 bullets, as long as you fire it off with meter. So, we can just auto combo here. And then we can just go full out. We're out of bullets. Now we're not. And since we don't really have much energy, we can swap to another character. Let that build up. And there we go.
Finally rid of all those ethereals.
I didn't expect the EMP emitter to affect ethereals so much. They just keep showing up. If we let him get away, he might continue causing trouble.
Yeah, and having one means he's likely connected to some sort of gang. We have to find him and get to the bottom of this. Let's check around for anything that could indicate where he's gone.
No need. He went right.
Huh? How'd you figure that out so fast?
Traces in the snow, marks in the sand. Observe the subtle to catch the culprit from afar. It's a skill passed down over generations. Want to learn how to do it?
Hold on, let me write that down. Slower this time. How did you figure it out?
Traces in the snow, marks in the sand.
Is there a less mysterious way to put it? You make it sound like just a feeling.
I guess it is based on a feeling. My right hand feels numb.
I didn't realize the EMP would affect you like that. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing serious. It's just... Can we rough him up a bit once we catch him?
Well, guess we just have to catch him fast then.
That EMP transmitter is a real pain in the neck. You and Eos need to be careful. Juyuan and Qingyi are still chasing the culprit. We should get going.
Why did the music cut out? Ah.
Qingyi, there's a way through here!
The bamboo can't reach the hole in the wall. There might be a way if we can fix this mechanism.
Or we can just hit it.
I have connected to the damaged circuit. Master, I found the cause of the damage. A short circuit. You can touch the circuit components and move them around to connect the circuit.
Try touching a circuit component.
Ta-da! Oi!
Nice, we've caught up.
How did they catch up again? They're not getting through here.
It's closed. We'll have to try and break it open.
Look, the switch is right there. We might be able to fix it.
Well, we can't do much over here, so...
Qingyi, something flew by just now.
Hi! Alright, let's see if we can help you out. And let's go again!
Let's connect the circuit, just like last time.
Okay, so this has to go there. There we go.
Has been fixed.
And let's open the path for them.
The door's open! You're incredible, Qingyi!
That's strange. I barely used any force just now.
And they're still none the wiser.
Let's follow them.
Don't use the EMP. It'll draw the ethereals here.
Like I care.
They're over there.
Boy. Okay. We need to fix
There are
that.
signs of an EMP being used here, too. We can do this with our eyes closed already. Let's fix it.
The
Simple
circuit has
fix.
been fixed.
Just making sure we grab everything. Right, so that should be everything here. And let's continue. That's our last hollow investigation data. And I think we're effectively done here.
You'll never catch me. Ha! A single ethereal is no match for me. Why are there so many of them?
You were warned.
What a satisfying moment. That's what you call karma.
This isn't the time for reflection, Xingyi. We have to help him.
Fine, I'll help too. Even though I really shouldn't. He nearly got Belle killed. Fine, fine. Alright.
Whoa! Don't come any closer!
Getting back up here.
Let's go.
There's no rush.
Empty the clip.
Please scream a little longer.
Xingyi, now isn't the time to be vindictive.
I mean, there's always time to be vindictive, Zhuyuan. But, yeah, I see your point. Let's just get this over. What? I was gonna say, let's just get this done and over with, but,
He's doing okay.
I know you're angry at him, but we still have to help him.
Alright, we're out of bullets, and let's just auto-combo this guy.
Locking in.
Alright. That should be good enough. Oh, hello.
Orders with no restriction. Fire at will.
And yeah, that's just her ultimate. She just slaps on all the modular pieces and just goes to town. I mean, I just find it funny and a little bit silly. Alright, you.
Don't come any closer!
All right, calm down.
There's ethereals! Ethereals! Help!
Calm down, sir. All the ethereals around here have already been eliminated. You're safe now.
Really? The ethereals are... I'm safe? You're the PubSec officers from before!
What's wrong? Didn't expect us to chase you all the way here?
No. I mean, I'm just surprised, is all. I mean, I've been causing problems for you all, and there were so many ethereals nearby, but you still took the risk of coming to rescue me.
What nonsense. Protecting citizens is our duty as officers. But as they say, what goes around comes around. If it weren't for your misuse of the EMP in town, you wouldn't have found ethereals nearby.
Damn. Wait, was that a poem?
According to new Eridu laws and regulations, my colleague and I are arresting you for illegal possession of a dangerous weapon and endangering the safety of others. What's your name?
Carlo Maroon.
Thank you for cooperating, Mr. Maroon. You have the right to remain silent. Once we're out of the hollow, you can contact a lawyer or get assistance from the Attorneys Association. We should make our way back to the precinct, Qingyi. Why are you looking around?
I kept feeling like there was someone else here besides us. But the feeling suddenly vanished.
Like who? You think there are other ethereals nearby?
Not an ethereal. Something smaller and more agile.
Right. Our little Eos body.
I did suffer several EMP attacks today, so my senses could still be a bit overwhelmed. Let's go. After we drop off Maroon at the precinct, we should go back to 6th Street and tell everyone the good news.
This mission feels shorter than it should be. Huh? We're done? I could have sworn we had more to it than this. But anyways, that little dialogue hit right there, that's your clue that Qingyi isn't exactly human. She's an android. Or dinoid, technically? Nah, we think she's still an android. But moving on. Seriously, that's it? Could have sworn there was more to it than this. I mean, there's trimming down, and then there's, you know, completely, like, cutting it in half. Although, I think after this cutscene, this will be a good place to stop.
I can't thank you two enough for today.
You're welcome. It's an officer's duty and privilege. Public security will contact you for any compensation-related matters, should they arise.
You're back! So you caught the suspect?
Yeah, we just brought him to the precinct and finished our preliminary interrogation.
What was his motive for causing all those incidents?
Well, it's all a bit silly, honestly. He claims his initial intention was to use the EMP emitter to steal vehicles, but a lack of expertise led to various unintended outcomes.
Isn't possessing an EMP emitter strictly forbidden in the city? How'd he manage to get a hold of something like that?
The culprit is a member of a Hollow Raider gang. According to him, they illegally manufactured several EMP emitters to bypass vehicle security systems.
Seems like there's more going on than we first thought.
We think so too. That's why we'll interrogate him again to uncover what the Hollow Raiders are up to. But I can't disclose more details about the investigation. I hope you understand.
Well, that's about it. We'll be heading back to the precinct now for the second interrogation.
Hold on for a moment, officers.
Oh, General Chop, was there something you'd like to ask about the case?
No, you've explained everything clearly. Actually, a few neighbors and I have something we'd like to say.
Your help today is greatly appreciated. Not only did you give change of any suspicion, but you also prevented the culprit from causing more harm in the future. And I'd like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. After speaking with my neighbors, we've decided to attend the safety lecture on Saturday. Here are the questionnaires we filled out.
Really?
Well, it's aimed at enhancing resident safety awareness after all, so it wouldn't hurt to attend. We heard you were ordered to come here and prepare for the event by Bringer. We can't let outstanding officers like you fail your mission just because we're unhappy with him, can we?
Oh, you're too kind. Protecting the safety of the citizens is our duty, but your willingness to attend the lecture helps us a lot too.
Can I also have a questionnaire, officers? I want to attend the lecture too.
Wonderful. Looks like all's well that ends well.
Yep. I was just about to say that.
I guess that's what you call a win-win situation.
And yeah, that's the end of our interlude. I honestly could have sworn that it was longer than that. But, hey, you never know what'll happen. But yeah, let's just get a new day started, and then we can end. Oh, hello, Officer Mew Mew. Why are you texting me? What? Stop acting cute, dude. It's weird. Good Neighbor Community Celebration? Okay. Sure. Oh, you're at Lumina Square now. Okay. Well, regardless, this is a good place to stop. So, until then, everyone, we'll continue the story next time, and we'll see what happens next. So, a few more things, like while we're here. If you've all noticed on the stream, you see that whole type in !ZZZ in chat to download the game to support the channel. So that will be going by next week. So, like, this was literally the last week of that little sponsorship by Hoyoverse. So that will be gone. And if any of what you've seen here has interested you, if anything that, looked fun to you, I do encourage you to check out the link in the description, or at least in the About section of the Twitch channel, and please give it a look, or give the game a chance. By playing the game, you are guaranteed at least 160 pulls, and you actually have to, like I mentioned in part 1 of this series, you have to earn those pulls. They're not just going to give it to you on a silver platter. But that said, when next we meet, this will no longer be a sponsored stream, unfortunately, but this will still be free to play. This will still be a free-to-play run. Unless, I decide to show my main account, which will be on and off. But until then, everyone, have a good night, and take care. Goodbye.